Not gonna lie, it kind of looks like Shigaraki has one for all in this picture. Now that I'm looking at it. Hello, everybody. It is Elliot Withers Art, and I am back after 2 weeks with a new drawing. And I'm gonna start something new on this channel. It's gonna be me drawing over animation sketches. So, like, you know how on YouTube, no, not YouTube, Google. If you Google, like anime animation sketches, you'll get like animation sketches or sketches from animators that will look like this, and like sketches with like blue and yellow lines on it, with like yellow to like identify shading, blue to like identify like the lines and stuff, and black to like the actual sketch or whatever, stuff like that. I'm gonna start drawing over and adding, and just trying it out because I want to see what I can do and see how it looks. And I think it'd be pretty fun to do. Like usual, I do not have a script in front of me. I think I'm going to start writing scripts, actually, before I start making these videos. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, nah, I think I'll do Shigaraki and then start scripting. Because the stuff I talk about in these videos is so random. Like, I was looking over it last week, and I realized that in the last video, I barely talked about the drawing. Like, with the adding effects to the Black Clover manga page, I barely talked about the effect adding. Okay, so for this, like I said before, I'm tracing over everything. Everything's being traced. Except for the words. The words, honestly, I couldn't care less about. I'm sorry, but I couldn't care less. I just can't bring myself to care. Okay. So right here, I noticed something. Either Shigaraki has no eyebrows, or his eyebrows are the same thickness as the scratches on his face. And I'm dead serious. I noticed that when I was drawing, and I was like, what the heck? Alright. I wanted his hair to be white in this drawing. So I decided to outline everything in gray. Outline his hair in gray instead of outlining it in white, because it would have just matched the background. So I wanted to outline it in gray. I thought it was a good idea at the time, because it looked white in the manga, because manga's in black and white, but I still thought it would look a bit cooler if his hair was white during this scene. And that, I don't know why, for some reason, that little strand of hair right there, I just couldn't get it right. I just ignored it, though. So I'm back to tracing over the cloak. Is this a cloak or like a cape? I'm calling it a cloak because I think it looks like a cloak, and I think it looks cool. But it's probably like a cape. So, on the topic of My Hero Academia, season 6, if they don't add a whole lot of blood to season 6, I'm going to be so disappointed. I am sorry. Like, I get it's supposed to be a bit more kiddish now with the art style. Obviously with the art style, it was so much more kiddish. And it's not a bad thing. But this fight, Shigaraki versus Reed Destro, was lacking the blood. I'm sorry. Like, I know his eyes started bleeding, he started scratching his head and stuff, but it was missing the blood. A whole lot of blood was missing. When you crush someone's hand, I feel like it should be a lot of blood spewing out. That's just my opinion personally. Like, seriously, legit, look, he has no eyebrows. No eyebrows, just scratches. He scratched off his eyebrows. That would have to hurt. Imagine scratching off your eyebrows. That would be so painful. Oh my god. So right here you can see I'm bucketing up the cloak. I don't know what the problem was right here. For some reason, the bucket tool did not want to cooperate with me when I was coloring the cloak or the hair. It just didn't feel like cooperating. Excuse me, throat. Okay, what's next after this? Alright, after this, I'm thickening up the lines in the cloak because I thought maybe it was the line thickness. It was too thin. It wasn't working. But it just wasn't. I don't know what the problem was, honestly. So I was talking about blood. I added some blood of my own. I legit just added blood because I thought it would make it look a bit cooler. I was like, you know what? Let's put some blood in here. Make a fight look a bit more epic with some blood. And it did. It made the drawing look a bit more action-packed, or I guess, in my opinion, I think. I don't know. So I'm shading over everything because every good drawing has some shading in it. I'm following the shading lines of the animator sketch or animation sketch. And I'm, tracing over it, doing everything, making it look like the animator legit colored it himself or herself, depending on who it is. Let's see, what else? Alright, so animating. Not animating, I am sorry. Drawing, coloring, shading. I'm shading everything right there because that's supposed to be darker. Shading over that part, whatever that is right there. I don't know what that is. I just thought it was like shading line or whatever. It probably isn't, but I thought it was, and I'm glad I did because it looks cooler. Adding the white back to the hair. Shading a bit more. Oh, and real quick before we continue this, do you guys like song covers? Like when other people do covers to other people's songs? Because that's going to be my next video, more than likely. If what I'm hoping will happen happens, then the next video is going to be me doing a song cover of Imagine Dragons' song called Enemy for the Arcane show. Like, I like the song so much. It's so simple, but so effective. Oh, the misery. Stuff like that. I really like it. So I'm going to do my own cover of it. If what I'm thinking happens, or I'm hoping that it will happen, if it really does happen, then the next video is going to be my cover of Enemy. And I'm actually looking forward to doing it because I've never done one before. So I'm hoping it'll be a fun new experience. Alright, so right here, okay, right there. It didn't show, and I'm glad it didn't show. But I spent like 10 minutes trying to find it in like an accurate background. But what it is just, if you can't tell, it's a colored My Hero Academia page of the aftermath of Shigaraki like decaying the entire city. So all that purple is like colored. I don't know why the colorer decided to do it purple, but it looks really cool. I thought it looked great and I thought it matched. So I did it, and then I did my thing in purple. Or outlined it, or color burned it in purple. And that writing you see, or will see in the end, all it says is, I don't need this. I don't need any more of this. And when all is said and done, you get this cool pose. Okay, this is the end of the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and share if you're new around here. And comment what else you would like to see colored, what other manga page or sketch or whatever you would like to see colored, and I'll make sure to get on that. Alright, this is Elliot Weathers Art signing out. Peace.